Okay. Well, good morning. This is the 17th of September. Yesterday we drove from Madrid to Pamplona, got a taxi to St. John, which you can see in the background, way back there. And our hotel is on the El Camino. And I don't know if there are any people coming from behind us.
Reverse it. Can you reverse it?
What? Okay, but, oh yeah. Stop. As you can see from here, we've already had about 30 people go by us starting the thing. Here is our hotel, which is Tortesina, and right on the Camino. So we're at like kilometer 1.5. We got to St. John around 6:30. Went and had dinner, and this morning it was 54 degrees. Looks like the weather's going to be good today. It's already not cloudy, which is nice.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, so here we go. Up 3,000 foot climb. Then we'll get a taxi back from the Virge de Orrison and then go back up and then top the last 1,000 foot of the climb tomorrow. So I forgot to say, it's about 8 in the morning, and see all these people ahead of us, and that is where we're going. I don't know if we're going to be in the clouds this morning, but certainly if it's like this, we will be tomorrow morning when we go back up to the top of this hill. This is the steepest part of the climb. We started down there at the bottom. And, we're about halfway up the climb. So this is about the steepness of Overton Road from Cahaba River. If you're familiar with Birmingham, about 15%. So not easy.
Can you take a picture of me?
Sure. So
Sweaty.
We are
beautiful country.
Gorgeous country. We are halfway up. So I was wrong before, about halfway up. And this is what they call a country lane. So if you're going to do this, wear your trail shoes from St. John. That is St. John. Where is it? Right down there. Right down there. I just realized that we're about ready to leave the sun and enter the clouds. We're about 1,900 feet, so we got another 1,000 feet to climb. Easy. Be a little bit cooler, although it hasn't been at all hot, even though we're sweating. Lots of humidity. So we've been climbing for about an hour and 20 minutes. We're not done climbing yet, but this is a nice reprieve, and you see the clouds moving up the side of the mountain. People disappearing into the clouds. It's pretty awesome. So this is Orrison Albergue and Restaurant. It's about, I forget how many, about 4.5 miles in, 7 or 8 kilometers. We have a sheep. Can't see the shepherd, but he's up there with them. So the trail is flattened out a bit on the way to the Virge de Orrison, so it's not quite as tough a walk up here, but we're about 2 miles from the statue. So these are pretty common along the way. Little piles of rocks, memorials, cairns. And this is probably the 8th or 9th one we've seen so far. We're almost at the top of the first climb of the day to the statue of the Virgin Mary. Fascinating how the sheep have these paths that they go up and down the hills on. One of those birds. Gotta figure out what this bird's called.
What?
This is the end of our hike today. We've hiked 3 of the 4,000 feet to the very top of the mountain. So we're going to have to wait for a ride to take us back to St. Jean. So I got a picture of the other side here. It is pretty spectacular country, no question about it. Reminds us a lot of the Smokies. You see the mountain over there is in the clouds. And tomorrow we go up that way another 1,000 feet. So our first hike, as shown here on this map from the app far out, was a 3,000 foot climb, about 7 miles. Took us 4 hours, 15 minutes of walking, and we stopped at Orrison to have a tea and a baguette and some cheese and a Coke. It was cloudy, as all of the pictures show, and we got to the top and it was 52 degrees and windy. So we got to ride back to St. Jean, and we're going to send some stuff back. We packed too much stuff. So the training we had, 700 miles that we walked prior to this from mid-January, prepared us well for this hike. It had some pretty steep sections, but we were able to make it up to the Virge de Orrison, the Virgin de Orrison. Tomorrow we get a ride back up to where we stopped and another 1,000 foot, and then descend into Roncesvalles. A good day.